Well, if this is the volume cover, then I think we might have arrived. I think we might have arrived. Yep, it's time. It's finally time. Yep, I'm seeing the words. I'm seeing the eclipse. I'm seeing the advent. Oh boy. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here to continue with Berserk. Um, we have arrived. We have arrived at the point where I kind of know the most about Berserk. I mean, as mentioned multiple times before already throughout um the series, that yes, I have seen bits and pieces of the 90s Berserk anime adaptation. I've also seen the Berserk Golden Age arc movies, hence why the Golden Age arc in particular I am not really blind to. There are still a lot of things that the movies and the anime adaptation kind of omitted out, so there's still like plenty of surprises for me to experience in the manga, and also kind of like getting the getting more context, getting more story, getting more character development, essentially um getting the proper Berserk experience is what I'm trying to say. um but yeah, we have arrived at the eclipse, the infamous eclipse. This, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can just finish this all in just one video, but we shall see, because oh boy, I don't know if I'm ready or not, because the thing is like I already know what's gonna happen. I know what's in store for me, but the thing is, now I've grown far more attached to these characters than before. Because the first time I experienced the eclipse, which is through the movies, I would say that a lot of the character developments and also the characterizations of the side characters were lacking in many aspects. I can see it, but it didn't really, grab me, not just emotionally, but also didn't really um they weren't as impactful as I would hope. Having said that, I think that the eclipse itself was one of the most shocking things that I've seen. But again, it's now it's a matter of, okay, now I've grown far more attached to these characters. Now I've grown to like them far more than my time years ago during my first encounter with Berserk. So let us just jump straight into it. Requiem of the Wind. Seeing the banner, the hawk, all of them just gathering around. Casca just standing there, being the leader that she is. Guts just sitting just behind her. Ah. And of course, Griffith just sleeping. Hey, was that serious? It was Bull, wasn't it? What that monkey monster was saying? Casca doesn't want to admit it, but of course, she knows deep down, like Griffith's situation is far worse. Screw this. Fine, I'll ask him myself. Forget it. Griffith's not able to answer you. The few who knows, right? Hey, that's a joke, right? Like, his throat's just rough from living in a prison, so... I love that we are getting this from Korkas. I love that we are seeing the reaction from Casca, or the lack thereof, as in she couldn't say anything, right? But we can totally see her, like shaking. She wants to let out her voice, but she can't. Just like Griffith. And then he screams, "What the hell? Weren't we gonna start again here? Huh? After Griffith came back? Weren't we gonna start over? All of a sudden, we were framed as outlaws, running around in the woods for a year like bugs. More than half of us been killed, but still as long as Griffith came back to us. After believing that, now this. Swings his sword, breaks it. Not just the symbolism in that, but also like again, the fact that these men are still trying to pursue Griffith's dream and not their own dreams. And therein lies the difference between them and our main characters, right? Specifically Guts. And Casca to an extent, right, after her major character development. Oh, love that. Beautiful, the way the sword just breaks in half and then it just skips to Guts. That's great. Hey, didn't I call it? I knew it. I knew it. I knew something like this would happen. So now, it's beautiful reaction shots. Oh, and this picture of Griffith just laying there as, I guess the cloth, the drapes, just blowing in the wind, beautiful. Everyone knew how that ended, but not a man could bring himself to say it. Only the wind announced the end of the fight. Requiem of the Wind. Great framing as well. What do we do from here on? All of us. What do we do? The fact that Casca has not said anything though. It's not like the band of the Hawk's been wiped out. We have you, Commander Casca. Griffith made the band of the Hawk. Everyone should realize that. If you're still here, all the more. But to that end, the one who's given the most this year is Casca. Don't ask even more of her. Judo. But in that case, we looks to Guts. But yeah, it's like seeing their doubts in their minds. You see it in their reactions. The fact that yeah, hope is lost. Give me some time. Casca finally speaks. There's still time until we join up with the other unit. Oh yeah, about that. They got wiped out, except for one. Let me think about this until then. Hey, wait up. What do you plan to do once you're done thinking? Don't tell me you. What were you about to tell them back there? Huh? To finish the battles that you start. Pretty strong, aren't you? Since you started the battle, I guess it's not something you can give up on. Again, the analogy of the dream, right? You started the dream. Therefore, obviously you have like more connection to it, whereas people who are just following that dream, yeah, it's not my dream. So why do I have to, why do I have to give more to something that doesn't really belong to me? Casca realizes this. Guts obviously, of course, realizes this, but he's again like the conversation is more so talking about like the Band of the Hawk in general, but it's also like, well, the Band of the Hawk is Griffith's dream, right? To achieve his bigger dream. I love this. This is great. But can you say such things to Griffith the way he is now? Oh, love this expression from Casca, man. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. Everyone's weak, and so they rely on dreams and other people. That's what I just said. I wonder what you can do for someone who's lost what they rely on. kind words, stern rebukes. Ah, and in the moment where she lost her dream, she clings to Guts. I wanted someone to be near me, and that's her dream. Griffith just, just, you know, looking around. Hmm. I'm going to check on Griffith. Griffith, let's change those bandages. Oh man, I'm like I am currently so hyper focused on like the different expressions in these characters, especially Casca. It's very telling in like how they're feeling towards like certain characters, and especially Griffith here. Someone near. Oh, oh, this artwork of Casca and Guts. Oh, that is lovely. That is cute. I love the expression on them. Sadly, it's something that never happens though. Yeah, I love this. I love this art so much. I love these two. The Warriors of the Warriors of Twilight. Oh god. I didn't know this hand. I didn't know his hands were this small. He tried to grasp everything with these hands. Just by placing them on my shoulder, he could somehow ease my trembling. Time after time, they would erase my anxiety. Whoops. Huh. Oh, I do remember Griffith trying to reach out to Casca in this scene. Now it's my turn to be the one to do that. Yet, you, sorry, I'll get another blanket. Yeah. There it is. Griffith, Griffith, stop. And as much as Griffith tries to reach for her, trying to kiss her, I would 100% assume couldn't couldn't get it, couldn't reach it. The the helmet kind of blocks his way. And it's also the fact that Casca's the one like saying, "Hey Griffith, can you stop, please? I don't want this." Right? Mm. But even Casca here in the next page, he knows that what Griffith is trying to do is like trying to uh to reach for her affection, right? What can you do to a man like that? Like you cannot help but feel sympathy towards him. Man, oh man, this has turned into a real mess. Yeah. Good dreams, bad dreams. It's still unfortunate to wake up in the middle of one. So, what are you going to do now? Go back to training? You? Hmm? Let's see. Guess I'll invite who's left to start a thieves group. That way, at least we can look after Griffith. In that case, me too. You've already separated yourself. There's no obligation for you to go that far. Is there one for you? There is. I'm still a hawk. But you're different. You've already started your own battle. Those who can't stand get left behind. Isn't that the ironclad rule of the battlefield? Otherwise, you can't survive. But that's that. Over there. You should take Casca with you this time. Yeah. Man, Judo has been really supportive of Guts. Like, that's a real bro. Like he's been supporting of Guts. He's been supporting of him. Trying to be with Casca, and he's like okay with it. He's like, hey man, go after him. Go after her. Do it, man. Come on. I mean, like, Judo's the goat. She's way too serious to lead thieves. Happy-go-lucky is the way of a thief. Couldn't stand one so stiff-shouldered. Take her with you, even if you have to drag her this time. If you don't, she... Judo? Captain Guts! What's up, guys? You need something? Captain, are you planning to run off alone again? Like before? If you do, please let us go with you, Captain. You guys, all of us raiders have decided not one of us is against it. That's right. We can all still fight. We raiders are the toughest in the band of the Hawk. We'll be mercenaries or whatever as long as our captain's with us. Captain Guts, please. Man, this is... I will say that this is very heartwarming, right? It's very heartwarming because, like, if you remember, like, when the Band of the Hawk first kind of took Guts in, it's like full-on animosity. Guts just literally killed one of their own, before Griffith, took him in, right? And there's a lot of rivalries. There's a lot of, can't believe he's, like, really close to Griffith and all. But now, everybody looks up to him, like, for once, Guts has a family, a big one at that, right? Someone who actually, not just cares for him, but also people who loves him as himself, right? And that's something that Guts has been struggling to get throughout most of his life. Gaston, your clothing shop. The proclamation's all over Windham. It's out of the question. Besides, these guys are like family to me now. Can't leave them. And as long as you're with us, we'll figure something out. Oh, reminiscing to that conversation in the fort. I'm sure you'll find it here, the place where you belong. Yeah. The place I belong. Maybe it did exist. I was too stupid and stubborn to notice it. But what I really wished for back then was here. Back then. Why do I always see these things after they're done and gone? All Cascas. Shivering. Heart beating. Stomach aching. Sweating. Hey, Guts. How's Griffith? Yeah, he just fell asleep. And she feels uncomfortable about that, like what just happened before. But, like, it's a matter of like, she's uncomfortable about it, but at the same time, she kind of understands why Griffith is doing it. Not this, that doesn't mean that what Griffith did is, not wrong. No, it's totally wrong, but it's more so that, in a way, Casca sympathize with Griffith a lot more, despite her knowing that what Griffith is doing is something that is kind of violating, which is kind of fucked up to think about. Something wrong? What? Like what? Oh, she's crying. Nothing really. Hey, what's wrong? What happened? You're wrong, it's nothing. So you're crying over nothing? Did something happen with Griffith? No. Stop it, that's not it. Hey. Hey. Sorry. I can't go. She feels some form of moral obligation to take care of Griffith. I can't go with you. Griffith. He's so small now. So fragile. That proud Griffith is so... I can't leave him. There's no way. I can leave Griffith like that. There's no way I can leave Griffith like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me too. Oh. Guts was also about to say I'll stay, but then Casca... No. You won't hang from any... Oh, what a line! You won't hang from anyone's dream. You fight your own battles, right? Do you still remember that night at Primrose Hall? Someone who would never defend upon another's dream. Someone who wouldn't be compelled by anyone, but would determine and pursue his own reason to live. Griffith's words. And should anyone trample that dream, he would oppose him, body and soul, even if the threat were me myself. That is what I think a friend is. You have to go. If you're Griffith's friend and equal, you have to. Griffith can and is listening to all of these conversations. Even if it's alone, you have to go. Why do I always see these things after they're done and gone? And I love the way this single page spread kind of mimics the one where Guts is leaving after the snow fight with Griffith, right? Just pure white. And it's also like in the context of like somebody leaving. In this case, staying. And the Warriors of Twilight, obviously, kind of referring to both Guts and Casca here in this situation. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Visions of himself? Back alley boy. I do remember a backstory for Griffith. Yeah. Like a far more extended backstory of Griffith and just running around. And I think the way he founds like the Behelid. What do you fear in this place? Ugh. Ugh. Points to the castle. That is your dream. Ugh. Ugh. Visions of a younger version of him. Let's go. We're not done playing yet. The sun still hasn't gone down. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember the wagon kind of went off course. And then he'll end up in the in the lake or in the pond, right? Griffith, no way, how? He shouldn't be able to do that more than crawl on his own. He might have hurt us. Anyway, I'll follow him. You tell Judo and the others. Damn it, God damn it. Yes, I rested a bit too long. I've got to go now. This playtime still hasn't ended. That back alley cobblestone path still goes on. Now I do wonder, right? Because now that I'm seeing this, I'm thinking about this, right? I do wonder, is it possible that Griffith's vision, the dream that he currently has, is actually, kind of like mind manipulation from the god hands or otherworldly beings or forces of nature, right? Basically, fate compelling him to move towards the Behelit, because I do remember him eventually getting the Behelit back after this, right? So I do wonder if that is the case, and then the vision that he is seeing right now is like compelling him to move, right? Trying to capture his younger self. And of course, it's also like, put that all aside, like regardless of that, it's also because of Griffith um still wanting to believe in himself as this powerful person, right? And the fact that he is frail and weak right now, just it's just kind of fueling him to, to be stronger. Like, no, I cannot accept this. I do not accept this. And then it tumbles. Griffith. Griffith. Oh. 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 Visions of, ooh, visions of themselves together. Huh. Supper time. Oh, were you sleeping? I'm sorry, but I have to let some breeze in. Cass. What? Is something on my face? Where am I? Daydreaming again? Was it about the past? Dream. Oh, so that was. We don't get to see our old friends much these days. I wonder what they're all doing. I wonder if he's still swinging his sword around somewhere. You know, when I think about it now, everything that happened seems like a dream. They have a kid. It'd make a good fairy tale for the boy. Hey, now. What a way to showcase how much Griffith sees Guts. Like, it's not just the fact that Guts is not an equal, but it's also the fact that, no, you belong to me. Like, what other way? You're my son. You have my blood. I created you. You're mine. Wow. Hey now, Guts. Don't bully Pippin. Wash your hands and come eat. A lot has happened. It's all memories now. I think I'm better suited to this lifestyle. With you and the boy. Just the three of us. That's true. This peace and quiet isn't so bad. And there it is. Okay. Okay, this oh, he's already in the water. He's already in the water. For a second I thought Griffith was flying in the air. as he's being flung around. I thought he was still in the air, but no, I feel like he's in the water, and those clouds are just like the reflections, because you could kind of see like the waves in the water there. Yeah. Well, broken arm. Nothing that the God Hand can fix. Oh, this sinister laugh from Griffith, though. Contemplating suicide. He founds the behelit as it's like piercing through him. He goes to the side, so he still gets a cut. That, or he just realizes that he's about to commit suicide and then he just snaps out of it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Love the way Miura is like, um, the way he's like hatching this, the cross hatching here. Beautiful. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Such is the twisted hand of fate. Here we go, boys. Here we go. This shot of Griffith holding the behelit is iconic at this point. It will return to your hand because that's how it is. Use it. Call them our guardian angels. Was it me? The one who drove you? Was I the one who brought all this upon you? What should I do? What do you want of me? What can I do? Once I catch up to you, then what? What then? What the? Yeah, they're about to see some shit. They're about to see the eclipse. I was careless. I never thought it would be over. Never thought we'd be overheard by him. This will just drive Griffith further into a corner. How thoughtless of me. There he is. Oh, hey, look! I can't wait. I cannot wait to flip the page. Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's a solar eclipse. Could this be? Could this be what Zahn and everybody else was talking about? And the blood flowing from his neck reaches the behelit. Shit. Griffith! Stay away. Stay away. Now, okay, here's the thing, right? Because Griffith is such an interesting character to me, right? Because obviously he is evil. But there's also a lot of elements of Griffith that because I know there are Griffith defenders. I know there are people who are like Griffith did nothing wrong, you know, and while I don't agree with them, especially knowing what Griffith is gonna do, it's also a matter of like the circumstances that led Griffith to that moment. But it's also like moments like this where Griffith, as Guts is like coming towards him, Griffith says, "Stay back, stay away." You know, like it's this almost this sense of Griffith knowing that something bad is about to happen to him, and if and that is going to affect the others as well. And so with the last drop of humanity within Griffith, he's telling everybody to stay the fuck away. That is one interpretation, right? The other interpretation would be that Griffith is scared of Guts. That's why he's like telling him to go away. Please stay back. I don't want you here. Don't ruin this for me. You see what I mean? Like there's like two possible interpretations for this, and either one of them can work depending on how you want to view it. That's the thing about interpretations, though. Like there's many of them, but only one of them can work, and that one is the one that you want to work. It's not about like which one is the more logical. It's the one that you want to fit better to your own narrative of Berserk and the characters. Ah, Miura. Lovely use of the silhouette. The complete total darkness of the eclipse is mwah. Stay away, he says. Oh, those are ugly, ugly. Reminds me a bit of like the Titans from Attack on Titan, not gonna lie. But well, I guess kind of draws inspiration from here, right? Not the other way around. Who are they? When did they? Pursuers? The Midland Army? I don't know. But they're dangerous. Astute observation, Guts. Astute observation. Griffith, stay away. Stay away. If you touch me now, if you put your hand on my shoulder now, I'll never. Never what? You'll never what? Actually, hold my thought about a couple of seconds ago. Hold that thought. You'll never what? Never forgive myself? Never forgive you? Never again with you. I'll never again with you. Again, like I know what's gonna happen, but there it is. There it is. He could not accept it. He could not accept the fact that someone like Guts, who he deems lower than him, be here to try to help him. Like, no, I have my pride. I am strong. I don't need your help. I don't need you. Why are you here? Why do you sympathize with me so much? Do you understand what I mean? It's like, let's say if Griffith is a king and Guts is just a commoner. When a commoner tries to help the king, then the king will obviously feel like not just his sense of pride, but also his status, his position be challenged because a mere peasant is helping me. Why have I sunken so low that has happened? And that's kind of like the thing that is happening with Griffith and Guts right now. Griffith is like, what is this? You know? And thus the Behelit awakes. Oh. Beautiful. So it begins. I'm gonna take a sip. Because hot damn. Why is this so good? Why is this art so good? Ah, the amount of detail in every single face. Ah, okay. Ass. Whose ass is that? Puck? Is that Puck? Or is that the the one we saw before, the elf queen or whatever she is? Actually, you know what? I think it might be Puck. I think it might be Puck. Hey, you. Hey. Huh? We're here. The border. Thank you for all. Thank you for all your trouble. Will you be all right? Hey, hold up a moment. Take this with you. It's medicine, our troop's secret remedy. It works on wounds, fevers, stomach aches, anything. You look like you're about to collapse any minute. Thank you very much, troop leader, sir. For everything. Really. Goodbye. Take care of yourself. Now, what do you suppose was wrong with that boy? He looked pale as death. Maybe something truly frightening happened to him. Oh, you, you have no idea. There he goes. Oh, oh man, that is Puck, isn't it? There he goes. Won't you see him off? See him off? You gotta be kidding. Love that we are using the silhouette just to make him look bigger. The second he saw me, he freaked out like he'd just seen a ghost or something. Naturally, because, you know, you're the same kind. That's what it is. They exist sometimes, you know, especially in cities where folk don't believe in ghosts and whatnot. Or else maybe he got messed up too much by some of my buds. Hmm. Let's see. Perhaps we'll peek into the boy's future. Hmm. What's this? What's up? An evil omen. An incredible calamity is about to occur. The stars have gathered on that boy's path. A huge number of evil stars with a giant white star at their core, as if they swirl around about it. It's Kato. No, is it Rago? That giant white star is now being concealed by the moon's conjunction. There you go again, old lady. I don't get it. Say it a little simpler. I've never seen a star arrangement like this. An evil omen, a most terrible one. A sign of calamity that could unfold an entire country. No, the entire world. Translator's note: conjunction is a new moon. The star that suddenly appears in the night sky and scares people is called Kato. The star that steals light from the sun or moon and causes an eclipse is called Rago. Along with other imaginary stars, they are ancient legends. Nice little bit of lore, world building there. Cool. I wonder if that's going to come into play later on, though. Like the like I don't know if I have to remember about Kato and Rago, even though it's like, yeah, it's the moon, or it's the thing that blocks the sun. Because again, it's like ancient mythology and such. Pretty cool nonetheless. Kato and Rago. I wonder if there's any bearings to actual historical mythologies, at least like our actual mythology for that. that's that's a that's a normal puck facial expression there. I don't really get it. If it's that bad, shouldn't we keep him from leaving? No, we mustn't. The boy has a large effect on this gathering. That he was here now is itself evidence of that. It is his fate. To interfere recklessly in one's fate is against my principles. No, It's impossible to do such a thing in the first place. Everyone is how they are, how they must be, all the more if it's something that involves the whole world. After all, what determine what determines a good omen or bad? After all, what determines a good omen or a bad omen is human reason. None are able to measure the ways of God. Determinism. Huh, what's the point of dressing up? What's the point of dressing that up? In other words, what will we be? Sorry, read that wrong. In other words, what will be will be. Hey, look, what's that? The sun is. Huh? Wait, what? I wasn't done. That you and that boy having to cross paths here might also be a part of God's grand scheme. An eclipse. It's ominous. I've got a bad feeling. Has something happened to everyone? Now that's something you don't see every day. Like a huge hole. Hey, I thought I told you not to land on people's head, Pug. There we go. Full confirmation. It's not like you're getting any bolder. Ah, there it is. There he is. I'll bet some big god or devil or something is peeking through that hole. Well, about that. Transitioning into the hole. Into the eclipse, I mean. Oh, again. Beautiful. Oh, I just peek at like the skin texture in the one that is like really close to the bend of the hawk. That is oh. What happened? What's going on? Where? What the hell? What is this? Where the hell are we? Hey, weren't we just riding through a meadow? Weren't we? Are we dreaming while we ride along, or else without a notion? Did we? Did, calm down, calm down. How the hell am I supposed to calm down? Shh. Corcus. Shut up. Keep cool. Don't dwell on what you cannot understand. Do what you can do. Everyone in a tight formation. No one strays. That's the commander in here. Guts, get Griffith on a horse. Even in a situation like this, she's quite a woman. More so than I thought. Can you stand, Griffith? That's really odd. Why is this here now? I'm sure he didn't have this when we rescued him. And what are those? Tears of blood? The shape's different too. That's right, at that instant when the world went weird. Did this do it? Same bloody tears as Griffith, though. Griffith? Big sis, look. Ugly people. Who are they? When did they? The time has come. The time of the great nocturnal festival, the feast that happens once every 216 years. The eclipse. Is there any specific reason why it's 216, or is that just a random number? The eclipse. Got this reaction like, hey, yeah. Well, I've heard about that. I heard about this eclipse long before now. Oh boy. They come. They are coming. The advent, the sovereigns of the supreme beings. The advent of the four guardian angels. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Lovely. Beautiful. And sexy. Again, love the cross hatching that Miura has done for her. Beautiful. Beautiful. The artwork in this specific volume for the Eclipse has been phenomenal. It's been stellar. Like you gotta give it your all, right? Of course, it's one of the most it's one of the most like this is it, you know. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Love the way Miura kind of presents her very erotic, but also elegant at the same time, which kind of um which very much represents her, right? In terms of like her character, I guess. And she moans. Oh yeah, love this final design though. Love how the feathers kind of change into something more bat-like, something more devilish, if you will, right? Because in the beginning, she is referred to as like, you know, I mean the god hands are, in a way, referred to by many as angels, right? So it makes sense why she has feathers for, you know, feather like wings, you know, in her wake, but in reality, this is what she actually looks like. I love that. Just now, was that a giant? It's a giant woman. Oh, love the way. Yeah, yeah. This is great. This is cool. Fantastic. What the fuck is this? That's just a fucking dark blob. What? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, terrifying. Oh, but this one though. This one though. I love how it. I love how he towers above everything else, and it's just his shadow, his silhouette. But still, though, ugh, incredible, incredible. Yeah, there's the four god hands. Gods? No, are they demons? And the demons cheer at this great time of blessing. I bid thee welcome to this distant setting, this abstract time, ye lambs of the ungodly god born of man. Enjoy this sacred nocturnal festival to the fullest. Thee, honorable child consecrated by the laws of causality. The hawk. Honorable child? Laws of causality? What the what is blood yapping about? Thou art the chosen one, at this time in this place, the one chosen by the hand of the great god. We are kinsmen, a blessed king of longing. Quick flash of that place once again. Kinsman? Griffith? No way. Enough of your stupid crap. First you drag us into this godforsaken hole, then you say whatever the hell you want. Let's go, Guts. Tell him. Only Guts, man. Only Guts. Consecrated child, kinsman, keep your stupid crap to yourself. I've been seeing this guy naked before. He ain't got so much as a tail grow. Don't lump him together with you freaks. Guts. Everybody laughs. Such beautiful friendship. I'm sure you will make for an excellent sacrifice. Sacrifice? Do you guys hear that right? Sacrifice? Yes, a precious sacrifice so that he may become a demon. And then she moans. I'm not gonna moan, but she moans. The inhuman host. Demon? A sacrifice? From the moment you took possession of that crimson ballad, you had the qualities to become a demon. No, perhaps I should say that because you had those qualities, it fell into your hands. Fate has chosen you. That you use the ballad to summon us is evidence that you are qualified to be our kinsman. After all the apostles gathered here to use ballads to obtain their proper form. Yep. You don't mean all of these are. They're all humans. Furthermore, the ballad you hold is no ordinary ballad, only one who can be reborn as one of us, the guardian angels of the Godhead, receives it. The crimson ballad, the egg of the king. It's the egg of the king. I'm a king. Sold. Griffith. Um, hearing those words, especially in his state of mind, hearing like, oh, wait, I'm chosen. I've been chosen by destiny, by fate. Fate has chosen me. It has come to me. It's like no coincidence. I'm special, and this is the egg of the king. Is a special ballad as well. Oh, hold on, man. Gonna become angels? Oh shit, yeah. Sacrifice, my friends. And the rest of you are invaluable sacrifices for the angelic advent. Advent. Sacrifices! Are we? Well, it's nice knowing you all. There was but one word to describe it. Okay, Miura did not have to go hard with this panel, man. Holy shit. Unreal. Unreal. One of these, you're gonna turn Griffith into one of these monsters in exchange for our lives? Not quite. What will do that is his will. He will offer all of you as a sacrifice. That ain't possible. It ain't. All lies within the currents of causality. Everything has been determined. All of your lives have been spun into the sacred point in time, the eclipse. The time is now at hand for us to perform the invocation of doom. Determinism in your fictional media. You hate to see it. I love to see it, but you hate to see it. Because it goes to show that the characters cannot escape their fates. But it makes for some excellent storytelling because it's telling us of the characters' struggle to escape their fate. Bring the child to the altar. And Griffith is lifted up into the air, along with Guts. Oh. Guts falls, catches Griffith. No, wait a minute. No. Griffith actually reaches out to Guts, right? He reaches out to Guts. Guts catches his arm, that's why. Yeah. Hmm. And Guts seeing that Griffith cannot hold for much longer, right? Obviously, looking at his arm already breaking apart because of his weight, decides to let go. Hold on tight. Hold. Oh. Mm. The castle. Jesus Christ. Invocation of Doom. Invocation of Doom. Invocation of Doom. Invocation of Doom? Ugh. Griffith. Oh, man. Prejudged by the god hands themselves. But hey, I mean, 4 god hands, 5 fingers, they're missing a member. So you want to join our club? You want to join our club? It's a pretty cool club, Griffith. You want to join our club? We're missing 1 more member. Come on. I know you want it. You get like superpowers and shit. Are you afraid, one such as yourself, of extraordinary beings such as us, or perhaps of the future you will follow? Before we enter the future, let us return once to the foundation of your past. Then you shall know what it is you are. This is not an illusion. It is the reality within your conscious realm, materialized within this dimensional plane. Huh? Did everyone go home already? But we said we'd go see the castle today. Oh well, I'll go alone. Who's that? Who's the silhouette there? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's any importance to the silhouette because they showed it twice. The old person like sitting. Goning, ding, ding, ding. Say, that's funny. Am I lost? I do remember this though. I do remember this is how he got the ballad. Hello, ma'am. Which way is the castle? Points. Thanks. Ah, yes, boy. Your friends said they'd wait for you there. It's pitch black. This is a weird place. I can't see anything. Hey, somebody! Corpses. The corpses of those who followed his dream. What a noisy child. What on earth are you fussing over? Oh, old lady, it's terrible. They're dead. I knew that from the I knew that from the start. You knew? How could you? You know and you lied to me. Was it a lie? This is the only road to that castle. There aren't any others. This is. I suppose those who wish to reach the castle must trample over people who have fallen here. Otherwise, all that will happen is you will end up as one of them. Look, even your friend did. You, you're. Are you going to go to that castle to become king? That's amazing. Damn, and that's. I just remembered. I just remembered. Yeah, fuck. It's the kid that gave him the doll. Oh, I want to become a knight. See, this doll. Hey, take me along with you, and I'll give you this. I really want to serve as a knight under you. Come on, I'll try real hard. Is that okay? No, it's not. Huh? Why not? Forget it. I can't. I mean, you're already dead. Why not take us along with you? We want to fight beside you. Oh, this entire scene is peak, by the way. Many stories have done this style of or this um narrative trope, but here it's like, oh, we're counting on your dream. We're sure we can fight at the castle if you're with us. Receive our swords. We wish to see the kingdom you will build. Let us fight and serve your standard. Flag of the Band of the Hog. No, no, I won't do it. I can't take you with me. Because you're dead. You're not alive anymore. So you'll never reach that castle. I can't take you with me. I just can't. Sorry. I'm sorry. My, what a child to say those things so easily to his friends. After all, aren't you the one who did this? To all of them? Well, aren't you? You brought them all so far. If only you'd never said you were going there, none of this would have happened. No, I never forced anyone to come along. Well, what a thing to say. Just whose help do you think allowed you to get this far? Listen, the road by which you've come was laid entirely by those boys' corpses. That isn't all of it. You were able to come this far thanks also to the corpses they added for you so many times over. And now, oh, this visualization is incredible. If you want to go all the way to the castle, you'll have to pile up many more corpses. What's wrong? Are you afraid now? Do you want to turn back? You don't think that way. If you do that this time, you will become one of these corpses. See, look at your own arms and legs. You foolish child, if you're going to regret it, you shouldn't even have come here. This is not so nice a place. Why couldn't you have been satisfied just gazing at the castle from the back alleys? Why not just gaze at the castle? You know what's incredible about all of this? The genius in the writing for Griffith. I think this is the part that truly clicked it for me. And I think it's like one of the things where now I kind of understand a lot more in terms of like why Griffith chose what he's about to choose. A part of me would wanted to say that it's because of guilt. It's because of the fact that he has come so far. Let's just say that he is now halfway through reaching his goal. So many people have sacrificed their lives to that goal, and now, given in the position that Griffith is currently at, it's a matter of, do I save my friends right now who are alive, remnants of the plan of the Hawk, by not accepting, you know, the God hand, but by doing so, I also put the lives of thousands of people in vain because I just shattered their dreams as well? Or do I sacrifice my friends and let their deaths be not in vain as I continue onwards to my goal, to my objective, to reach the castle? I've already, quote unquote, sacrificed thousands of people. What's a few more? Fuck. Why not just gaze at the castle? I don't know why. Be quiet. You should have known. To come this far, you should have known what kind of place this was. I knew? Did I know what kind of place this was? Right. I did. I did know. I knew when I walked. I walked on everyone's corpses to get here. Now, of all times. What's with that? Ain't this part of the path to your dream? You believe that, don't you? What's with that? Now, of all times. Now! Pile them up! It's still not too late. Before you become one of them, pile up the corpses. There's nothing else you can do. Love the reveal. What good is regretting it now? What can I say to the dead now? What good is repenting my sins now? Why am I stopping halfway? I can't so much as apologize. This is the path I have traveled to get what I wanted. I cannot apologize. No, I won't apologize. If I apologize, if I repent, everything will come to an end. I'll never get to reach that place. Oh, so beautiful. Yes, that is you. Was that an illusion? It was no illusion. It's the reality within your conscious realm. The fact that they can read his minds. I mean, they're already in his mind. Eyeing the castle in the sky, taking it by piling up corpses endlessly. That is you. Over thousands of your comrades as corpses. Over the tens of thousands of corpses they, in turn, amassed. Over those corpses with no identities, no names, you have trampled as you came, with but one desire in mind. Haunting imagery. And now your back alley path has been interrupted. But behold, those who've flown with you, the hawk's wings, the feathers, one by one, even as they shake with fear, they gaze up at you with clear eyes, the ones left to you at the end of your blood-soaked journey. They should forgive you. even if they are now crushed by despair. They should welcome you warmly, then you can go on living. Commit your wounded self to them. Bury everything in exchange for the past. In the ruins of your dream. Ruins of my dream? That is the cruel grace of the god born of man. Even so, if you still see it, if even now that castle is in your eyes more dazzling than anything, then pile it up. Take all you have left. Chant the words I sacrifice in your heart, and you shall be granted raven black wings, upon which you shall soar in the heavens higher than any summit. If it be reason that destiny transcend human intellect and make playthings of children, it is cause and effect that a child bear his evil and confront destiny. Miura spitting bars. Oh man. Guts coming in. Griffith. Oh. Those eyes. Yes. Among thousands of comrades and tens of thousands of enemies, you're the only one. You're the only one. Dude, these images. You're the only one. Can't remember what he actually says. Now that I'm thinking about it, like I don't remember any dialogue from the Eclipse. I would imagine this would be a reveal that Griffith hates Guts with his guts. You know, like you're the only one that I fucking hate or something like that. You're the only one who made me forget my or that more poignant. There is beauty and then also there's tragedy in that. Griffith saying sacrifice, but also that who made me forget my dream. It's ah. At this point, I would say that there is a level of disdain that Griffith has towards Guts because of this, right? How dare you made me forget my dream? How dare you? How dare you stray me away from the path? And I don't see this as a smile of someone who cares for his friend. Like again, like there are two interpretations for this. One, when he says that who made me forget my dream. There is one, you can interpret that as Griffith saying, yeah, you're the only one that has the potential to stop me. And you can take that as a good thing, or you can also take that as a bad thing, right? And that's the thing. And I feel like Griffith smiling here is more so him like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna become a godhand. I'm gonna take your girl. I'm gonna I'm gonna bring complete total misery towards you and your friends because you made me forget my dream. It's an evil smile. But there's so much emotion in it. Like it's not just that. There's also this kinship, right? Because again, like the previous page, it's showing the both of them just having ah. The hand closes. The threads bundled by the laws of causality have now been bound. The promised time has come. And there's the brand. Ah, let the branding begin. God's got one on his neck. Casca on her heart? Somewhere around here? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. A massacre. A unilateral slaughter. No, it was a feast. Gluttonously devouring everything. The Inhuman's twisted feast. What is this? Is it real? Why are we in this place? What has now been engraved upon your bodies is the brand of sacrifice. The lives of those engraved the brand are our demonic offerings. To the last drop of blood, to the moment of agonizing death. They become food for the new child of darkness. Oh, just wait. Just wait, Griffith. I'm coming to save you. I'll get you out of there soon. It is useless. The strength of man of man will no longer prevail. Besides, you are mistaken in thinking you will save him. This is what he wanted. You should have been able to hear it. Shut up. What he definitely said last. Shut up. Telling you to shut up. There's no way. No way he'd do that. He'd never say something like that. In life, unrelated to one's social standing or class as determined by man, there are some people who by nature are keys that set the world in motion. They are the true elite, as dictated by the golden rule of the universe. They obtain the power of gods. He wouldn't say, for no other sake, to accomplish it for him, for himself. A dream. Do you think that I'm cruel? Yeah. Yeah. Is this what you wanted? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my. Miura? I don't. I need to know what Miura was like eating back then when he was drawing this because I want some of those. It has been determined. That's it. Everyone's beyond that hill. What is that? He's about to witness like the outside of the eclipse, right? Okay, it's kind of, not gonna lie, it kind of looks silly, but damn. I mean, it's huge. It's huge. I think the scale and the perspective is like you gotta put it into account. A whirlwind? No. Where are they? Holy shit! It's Zod and the. I remember the Skull Knight coming in and saving the day at the end of the eclipse. I don't remember Zod and the Skull Knight kind of facing, say, the top. Hmm. Oh, that's at the end of the volume. Ooh. Ooh. Do I want to continue it? I think I'm gonna stop it right there. Actually, like it's an entire volume done. Um, and I guess at this point, knowing what is about to happen in the next volume, I'm sure there's a lot more to digest and to talk about. Anyways, it's eclipsing time. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Um, yeah, the eclipse, it's finally happening. It's finally here. Um, kind of excited. Excited at the fact that I will finally finish the Golden Age arc, and moving forward after that, I will be completely blind to Berserk, and that'll be really sweet because to me, there's always a difference between me reading Berserk blind, which is like during the Black Swordsman arc, and when reading the Berserk not blind, which is right now. Like there's a completely different, like experience because I know some parts that are about to happen, so a lot of things didn't really, surprise me, but I will see you all next time for our next reaction to Berserk. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Have a nice day. Peace.